On a digital quest each day, finding Upland news and NFTs to trade away. From blockchain gaming to PC delights, navigating the virtual world amidst countless vice.
Boop! Hello, welcome, hi, and welcome to the 73rd episode of More Cheese in the Metaverse, where I talk about Upland stuff and other Metaverse news. But before we start, let's remember we're here to have fun. None of this is financial advice. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome to my guest co-host, Ace CEO of Ace Collectibles Map Assets and Player of the Year nominee, Rockdrigo, manager of Quailwood, and a wizard of charts. Just all around great guys. So how you guys doing? Thank you for joining me. My gosh.
Thanks for having me here.
You got it. Look, you sandwiched already, Rockdrigo?
Not yet.
Not yet? Oh, it's too early. It's never too early. I got mine waiting. Mine is waiting.
Cool. Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you for coming on. Look at the lovely people in the comments section. Hey, let's go to hey Daz, hey Kinder, hey Shaq. Let's see, Dopest Crew, Milderman. Wow. Let's see. Did I miss anyone? No, I got them all for now. We had pretty good amount of news here in Upland. I'll share my screen. Let's talk about it. We got this one big thing today dropped on us. New Starter City, yay or nay? We're gonna have some discussion stuff after I go over all of this info. Welcome to Slough UK. This is exciting. That's where you're from, Rockdrigo?
Slough, no.
The UK?
I'm Mexican.
Oh, you're Mexican. Why do you think? Because we were talking about beans and bread before, so I think of the UK.
I lived in the UK for 5 years.
That's why. All right. So, are you guys excited about this open?
Slough.
It's not for us. It's not for us. It's for the new people. It's for the new
FSA.
people.
It could be interesting. I do know Slough. It's not any particular hood in the UK. It's just
there.
The back of the Let's see what happens. I mean, it is aimed for new players, so yeah, that's brilliant.
I think it's a good thing for new players.
Say that again, Ace.
I think it's a good thing for new players being able to access collections that they may not be able to collect, as a newer player in these bigger city releases. So I think it gives a bit more equal opportunity for everyone.
True. There are a few things in here that kind of makes me cringe a little bit. Let's go over that. All right. So here's some of the information. All property collections disclosed beforehand for strategic planning. That's cool. Yeah. Designated FSA city for equal opportunities. I put the quotes, more on that later. Release times not announced in advance for integrity. Now, if you're a new player and you know nothing about Upland, how is that useful for you? How is that only useful for people who know exactly what Upland is, and know how to read, like, whatever they read to figure this out on their own?
That's a good point.
So,
however, it is an equal playing field, though, because it's predominantly angled at them. They have to learn as they go, and sometimes getting thrown in the deep end is the best way to learn.
But if this is their first city, if this is their first starter city, there is no sink or swim. There's just dip your toe in and try it out. If you have no idea when this is coming out, this is not a starter city, in my opinion. That's not the premise for a starter city. Hey, Jerome, but we'll talk about more of that later because I have discussion. All right, so city details. Initial opening, 60% of the city, which is 18,402 properties. Send fees, 5.25 and 10 UPIX. Treasure hunt tier 5. Terminals will be a train. There'll be 13 neighborhoods, 5 collections, including exclusive and limited collections, no ultra rare collections because it's a starter city, and landmarks. St. Ethelbert's Church and St. Mary's Church. So the terminal sale details, 10 available at $4.75 each. Registration starts Monday, May 20th at 8 a.m. PT. That's Upland time. Sale starts Tuesday, May 21st at 9 a.m. PT. 85% of the properties will be designated as FSA for new player opportunities. Unannounced launch requires close monitoring. Now, here's my discussion points here that I want you guys to jump in on. Good for new players or another way for multis to snipe? Devil advocate on that. To the negative, more people coming in is a great thing, but being unannounced seems counterproductive for new players just coming into the game. And do you think this is more of a way to catch bots and multis than for new players? Discuss.
How rampant are multis these days? I don't sort of keep up with that kind of news. Have they got a bit more of a handle on multis? Obviously, I don't think it's ever going to kind of stop, but have they got a better handle on it now, identifying them?
I think they do. They put stuff out like this every so often to kind of monitor activity. And the last time, I think maybe when Stockton came out, and that was the last unannounced kind of thing, they did end up jailing a few people. The same thing with the racing. They're able to kind of monitor it a bit closer and catch people doing things that they're not supposed to do.
Okay, well, that's a good thing. Yeah.
So go ahead.
It is a good invite for multis.
Oh yeah,
any FSA city will be, but it is quite an interesting point that you made. Them getting better at it. I'm also I haven't also been looking at multis or what is going on. But yeah, if they are doing things specifically to attack those, that's amazing. We need to get rid of those.
Jazz Mustang says, I think that is just for this type of expansion. What type of expansion? New player expansion? Because if I was a new player coming into Upland, there's no possible, like, I would need my handheld more so than anything. First of all. Second of all, I'm not going to be like going into the chain and trying to figure out on the back end when this is going to start.
As a new player, you would have to be there constantly, 24 hours, monitoring the city to see if they get released, opened, and go at it quickly.
I think this is a multi-trap.
Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, the secret release part, I've never been a big fan of. With somebody with very limited time to sit there and just monitor stuff, I've not even concerned myself with the likes of Stockton and stuff. It's not within my timing, and I would assume, if they're looking for general customer base, most people don't have that time to just literally be sitting there at their computer waiting and hoping. So that side, I don't really. It would be better to see it as a city release just for FSA at a certain time. I would love to see Upland try to accommodate for more different time zones and release maybe certain parts of each city or certain amounts of props in each area at a few different time zones to give everyone kind of equal opportunity around the world, because as an Australian, it's difficult to attend a lot of things in Upland. More often than not, it's 2 a.m. when things are happening. It's just not feasible for me. So
but if you think about it, I work from home, so anything is kind of feasible for me. But if I was working during the day, I would rather actually do a city release at 2 a.m. rather than during my work day, where I would have to like try to hide somewhere to do it. And then like I remember when I was working in New York, it was so busy, like there was no possible way for me to even get away.
Yep.
So it's kind of like pros and cons for everything. But I do see your point. I do see your point, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, you're never going to cater to everybody and be able to make a perfect scenario for absolutely everyone. Just a little bit of, I guess, options there. And, you know, maybe the Australian time zone at 9 o'clock might work better because it's afternoon for America, and then people are knocked off work and go, hey, this one actually worked for me because I wasn't at work at 9 a.m., you know. Yeah, so.
I know 12 o'clock, I used to have to work through my lunches. Like, I'll take 2 a.m. Like, if I was back in New York and working, I would gladly take a 2 a.m. But everyone's different. I get that. I do think that they should run the time zone for the city that they're opening. So, like, if it's the UK, they should do UK 9 a.m.
Agreed.
Yeah. So yeah, I think this is a way to catch bots. For me personally, I think there should be just FSA only city openings to get new players in. That's how much I want new players. And yeah, that would be a great multi-bot catcher as well. But
what do you think about them showing the collections prior?
I think that just proves my point of it being a multi-trap, because like if you know what you're looking for and you're gonna you know exactly where to go, you're gonna create that additional account and go there trying to get whatever you can that's not FSA.
Yeah,
that is FSA, of course.
Yeah, those multis will become very evident because they will literally only go for those high-end props.
There'll be a spotlight. Yeah.
Yeah, very true.
There'll be a freaking spotlight. So I'm. Oh, go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
No. I just fuzzle.
I came into Upland when they opened Staten Island, the rubbish bin of New York. But
yes,
for me,
no, it is.
It was huge, and it was not vanilla like this. So I knew where I could get some cheap collections. So for me, it was brilliant. A nice start.
Yeah, Staten Island was fun. Rio?
Yeah, I came in a little bit before it, and then it was advertised. I believe the first international city.
Yeah.
And I sort of still didn't know anyone or how to get guides and all of this sort of stuff. So I literally just went to Google and like popular places, popular destinations, yada, yada. I think I minted 3 or 4 different collections.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And like I was only maybe a month into Upland. So I was pretty impressed with that. And ever since I've done pretty awful, but yeah, I think Tahoe was my best ever since. So, yeah.
Lake Tahoe. I loved Lake Tahoe. Lake Tahoe was great for me too. I caught just about everything but 2 of them.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I got some.
I thought to myself, I Googled little bits, but I pretty much was just like, anything with the word Tahoe in the hood, I'm just going to mint some.
Nice.
So I started in that Al Tahoe, and then I went across to the Keys, and I was like, wow, why is this not minting out so quick? So I grabbed a couple in there, and then I just thought, I'm going to grab a couple on Venice Drive just in case. I didn't mint 3 though, so I had to buy one off secondary later on. But yeah, I managed to get 2 on Venice Drive as a street, so that was good.
Wow, that's cool. I think Venice Drive is one of the 2 I didn't get.
Yeah.
But I got a lot of them, and I built a lot of those special places there. I have high hopes for Lake Tahoe. I still think that they're going to surprise us with that later on. I hope so.
So
Yeah.
it's my understanding that doesn't have any further expansions. Tahoe is what it is.
Well, that's even better.
Yeah.
Because so that makes it even more exclusive. So imagine
Yeah.
having like events there where you could only get to if you rent from somebody who already lives there.
Yeah, yeah. I thought that. I think I only pretty much just own collections in there sort of thing. I don't have an excessive amount, but I'm very happy with what I've done, and I've tried to get creative with my map assets and building and stuff in there to, have a bit of fun with.
All right.
Nice. And yeah, Tahoe opened 100% of the city.
That's nice, right? I feel
That's
like
cool.
whoever slept on that is gonna be whatever.
Yeah.
And then imagine if they make Bermuda like a private airplane only city.
Oof.
Oof.
I was there. I wasn't able to mint even one.
Yeah, me neither. I had to buy cheap secondhand. I got a decent price, but
I fell for I figure it's an April Fool's thing and just slept through it. So
I thought it was April Fool's too.
It was, as Shaq kept saying, unless it's a reverse April Fool's, and she was right.
Yeah, she was right.
Yeah.
Oh man, Blossom season racing finale. Did you guys see that? It was pretty exciting. I don't usually like those things, but it was like hot.
The first race was really cool. The second race was a bit of a shame because all bar 3 kind of got disconnected. So kind of was like, now we're just racing for, to see who gets first, I guess. But that was unfortunate. But, it's all part of the curve of everything. So,
it happens in lifetime in real life races as well.
This is true.
Exactly right.
So,
as Chef was saying, yeah.
I know Upland blew so many tires when we were racing. We had our last year races. Oh my God, that was crazy.
I've been out of the race scene for a long time, so it was actually cool to sit there and watch. I actually, out of nowhere on my Saturday, woke up at 3:15 this morning and just happened to be on time to be able to watch it. So
nice.
Right.
I was wondering why you were up so early. I'm like, ew.
I only ever want to sleep in on a work day. For some reason, my body goes, "Oh, I'm not working today. I can just wake up."
Yeah. I'm programmed to wake up at 5, like all the time, no matter what time. Last night I went to sleep at maybe 12:15 a.m. Sometimes I go at 1, but then 5.
That's it.
Yeah. Gotta get stuff done.
I feel you. But yeah, the races were something that I don't usually see as well, and it was quite exciting.
It was. You see them like, it was crazy.
And then father and son fighting for
I know. Well, the finalists for Blossom Season Racing Upland Championship Circus, they are as follows. So these were the finalists going into today. Now, I am so sorry as I say these names. Please forgive me. Shihan Raza.
Yeah.
All right. Metaspook. JH2271. Akapropi. San Mahoney. Matsuder. Phalos. Mashef. Maddox. Wanderer. 1976. They are 3 years older than me. Ram 2024 and DC Sub 22A. So the final races were held in the City Center Plaza, 52 Grove Street, San Francisco, Friday today at 11:30 a.m. Results for today: top 3 showed San Mahoney first, Matsuder second, and Ram 2024 third. And like Rodrigo said, San Mahoney and Matsuder, they like San is his son, right? Yeah. And he would not let Matsuder pass him. It was hilarious because they were like going at the same thing. Like he goes left, they go left, he goes right, he goes right. And I was just like, wow, that is crazy. Because for me, I would just crash into the side under the pressure. I'm like, what? It's gonna be fun watching me race in Vegas.
I would be at 6th place behind you, just watching going down.
You'll be running on the side.
Yeah.
Well, I've never driven before.
Go-karts.
In my life. So the cars, anything. Yeah, so it's gonna be fun. And then, as
definitely.
Lizette says, I'll be activated. So the rewards for the other leaderboards will be dropped over the next few days. What an exciting race. I never say that. I'm usually bored of these things. And yes, I write down what I say because I'm a very distracted person. So shut up and deal with it. Alien farts. But there were so many tactics and strategies at the end for the final stretch. There were so many moves back and forth to block and boost used for last minute. I am very much looking forward to the finals in G Week.
Yeah.
So definitely. That's going to be freaking amazing.
It's definitely come a long way. Oh, there's another one doing it now.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, Ace. Oh my gosh. What else do we got for you guys? Oh, and these were the rules for the finals. So just in case you are like, oh, so the 12 racers in 2 heats, 6 will try to qualify for the finals. Final heats are determined by finishing place, odd numbers, blah, blah, blah. Enough race will include qualifying lap. Top 3 finishers from each heat will move on to the final. Those were the top 3 finals that I mentioned before. A qualifying lap will determine finalist starting positions. In the event someone errors out of the race, in the heat races, players can try to rejoin. They did fix that. Very well. Like, they mentioned it too. This was like months ago, where if you get kicked out of a race, you can refresh your screen, come back, and you could rejoin that race now. Whereas before, when this was happening last year for the previous season's racing, you couldn't do that.
Right. I didn't know that. Nice.
Yeah. Then players are given a place that they finish with the driverless car, likely last. If a player errors out in the final race, they are given the 6th place spot in the final. If more than one person errors out, then it will be based on the driverless car finishing time, etc., etc.
Yeah. Nothing they can do. Blossom
season came to an end.
Yeah.
What the heck? And Lizette, this was Wednesday that it came to an end, and Lizette put like 3 things to kind of make sure you're prepared for the day before it came to an end. And place last minute ornaments on collection properties for the Blossom Ornament Challenge. I heard that hey Robzilla Illa I heard that Shaq got pretty far up there. Shaq, did you win this? The Ornaments Challenge?
She did.
She did?
She did. Yeah. She totally killed it.
Shaq! That's my girl. That's my girl.
Congratulations, Shaq.
Hell yeah.
Based on that leaderboard, she didn't just win, she dominated.
She dominated. She like smacked them and called them Susan.
The queen. I mean.
106 ornaments. And these had to be placed on collection properties.
Yeah. So she went and built a lot.
Wow. That is so freaking impressive. You are welcome. Oh my God. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Now, participate in any last-minute public multiplayer races to earn points. That did they come? Who was the lead? Who won this one?
I'm not sure, really.
I have the link.
I just have an S2 car, so I don't do much races.
Oh, there's an Upland Champion Circuit. There's 153 to 160 MPS. Well, if you won, just let me know. If anyone is in here that won. Hey, Manny Miyoto. Woo, woo, woo. Me and her are working on something really cool. Really cool. So, Just keep an eye out for that ish. Spend a fortune on Epic Spark Exchange. Hey, I know that. I'm doing the same thing for this month for my cheesy neighborhood thing. Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, go Bronxdale.
Go Bronxdale. Go Rockdrigo, man. Freaking guy. What a freaking guy. Oh, we'll talk more about Rockdrigo later. He has his own little pedestal I'm going to put him on. And also to complete any final missions for Blossom Gamified Earnings. These tasks will determine your earnings for next season, which is Genesis season.
Yeah.
You guys got your points for the 14.7 and beyond?
I went beyond.
You went beyond. Oh, nice. That's hot.
The 14.7, but I'm happy with that.
Yeah, me too. I'm so happy, but I'm always impressed with people who do the other stuff because like the collection part of it always intimidates me. So good on you, Rockdrigo, for
The
accomplishing
most
that.
difficult one was actually getting a referral.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Most of the people that got 14 activities instead of 15 was a referral task. It was complex.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
My first attempt at
wow.
referral was a neighbor that I thought he was a little bit smarter technologically, but he wasn't. So
Oh no.
spent over a week with him, and yeah, no,
It's hard. No, Upland is
it is
really
hard.
freaking difficult. It's
Yes.
really difficult. So it's like if I came into it now, I know when I first came into it, I was like, oh my God. Like I took a few days to just watch videos before I even bought anything. Right. I was just collecting stuff. And then back then you didn't really have that much to watch. Now it's a
Yeah.
plethora of information. Maybe it's too much information. Sometimes you have people making videos on the same thing 500 million times. Like, how many times can you make the same video on the same thing? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, and there are different levels of videos because there are for beginners, and there are for trainees, there are for amateurs, and there are for even more advanced players. But yeah, there's a ton of information right now, not as before. But yeah,
Like, I'm
investigate
gonna. Oh, go ahead.
investigate before you do anything.
Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and talk to the community. Like, I'm I'm gonna say Discord is like the best place. I know there's an in-game chat, but for right now, all they do is say hello in there. But like
Discord is
Discord,
amazing.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
so helpful. Like it helped me a lot. I looked at my first ever comment in the Discord, the Upland Discord, and it's me just asking questions.
Cool.
Like an annoying little cheese. I'm like, oh, what did you say? Oh, and then like, of course, some people make fun. Some people are helpful. You'll get that everywhere. People suck in general, but for the most part, they're great.
Yeah, not everywhere. I do think that you do get that kind of not helpful people everywhere, but the amount of people that help you in Upland, the community in Upland is amazing.
Is the best community out there. And hey Goldie, and I'll go out on a limb to say Upland is the most difficult yet easiest game to play. And let me explain. So the difficult part is that there's a lot of facets to it, the learning curve and everything, but it's not like you have to download its own wallet and hold the keys and do this. Like I play Pixels and I play Axie, right? And I got the Ronin wallet, and I don't care for it. I don't want to say anything too bad because I don't like putting things down too much. I love my MetaMask, I love my other wallets, but when it comes to certain wallets, I'm just like, right? And then they did a big update, and I had to do so many things. And I even tried walking other people through things. You could see it on my Twitter. Oh my God. To try to get their wallets back because you had to go to Sky Mavis. You had to log out of all your stuff because they have this social password that I didn't even know about that they put on there if you play Axie. And I was just like, oh my God, I really appreciate Upland. I really appreciate the ease of
Yeah,
Upland. Like, if you're not a crypto person, but you want to be, like, I think Upland is the best place to go.
it is
I,
frictionless.
you hit it on the head there, and I think for non-crypto people who literally have no idea how to do wallets and link things and all of this stuff, it's very overwhelming if you've just played traditional games where you can just log in, play your game, everything's there, you know. When you've got the risk of losing things or moving things to the wrong place and linking things and losing everything because you don't have your wallet,
Losing nothing. Yeah.
it's overwhelming for a lot of people, which I think is probably a turn off. So Upland just having it all in one place, just I think more need to try and adapt or try to make ways for that to happen to make things more universally accessible for everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. And then like the whole tutorial system. Like nowadays what I do because I let people come into my DMs like all the time when it has to do with Upland, of course. And I'm always helping new players. Like I was venting to Rockdrigo when I was creating the stream for this. I deleted the description like 3 times by mistake because I have like 10 plus people in my DMs. And before, like I would have to explain everything out to them. Now I just say, okay, start with the tutorial, the in-game tutorial, the mission area, and then ask me questions based on that. And a lot of the time they kind of pick it up from there, which is pretty cool. So
Yeah,
that's
it makes it easier to introduce people into it rather than having to try to explain every little aspect sort of thing. To go run through that and then hit me up with any questions to explain it further.
exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So now we have discussion time. We have discussion time. So we have Upland UGC.
Ooh.
All right. So my co-hosts here, as well as myself, have UGC items in Upland Metaspace with our map asset shops. So it's a huge honor and privilege, of course, to be involved in a UGC, but I and most will say it has not been too easy of a journey. I guess, with most things that are not so much complicated, but have a lot to do with it, that's to be, expected. So the journey is getting better and faster. Things progress and evolve, but with the good come the bad. An example of the bad are the new rules, regulations, not including items that were submitted before the rule change, which left people very freaking bitter. And some items getting through while others get stomped down. And that's dramatic. I put that out there just for the dramatics. I would like to get a bit of a discussion going with my crew here to hear your takes on the subject, maybe give a few bad stories, but then kind of followed up with positives. And if you don't want to go, I can go first. I put that in green.
Well, first of all, I mean, it's awesome that that Upland even allows these sorts of things to happen and creates a space for creative people to be creative, to bring their ideas, thoughts into NFTs and and then potentially make money from them, create from them, whatever they choose to do. So, I just first of all, that's thank you, Upland. So, then there's the bad. Like
If you have any example at all.
Yeah, well, I've had a couple of things that have been rejected, and then a little while later, seen very similar things to mine that got rejected getting in. And I'm sure I'm not the only person. I'm sure there's many of them out there who have very similar stories. So I'm no special case, that's for sure. But for me personally, naturally, it sort of burns a little, the time, the thought process, for me, money, because I don't have lender experience, so I pay to get my stuff done. Only to see it come in later is like, devastating. So just recently, I literally was just looking around today and saw yet another one come on board and was like, wow. But I try not to focus too much on the bad and just go, okay, well, what's happened has happened, and move forward and create something new and go from there. So
yeah, it's been incredible where you have leave us out the bar to reach you. You've done a really great job, Ace.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah. I've seen discussions, of course, in the UGC channel in Discord, and I did got approved an asset that shouldn't have been approved according to the rules, but nevertheless it got approved.
I know which one it is.
I believe we're all talking about the same thing.
Yeah, most probably.
And congratulations, man. You know what I mean? And that's what I made sure among the communities I was talking about that there is literally no hard feelings towards you for getting things in that shouldn't have been. Upland let it slide, and kudos. I always say to people, if you can create and bring something truly unique into Upland that nobody else can bring in, then that's amazing. And you managed to do that, so kudos.
Really, I got blessed there. But going from the start, when we started submitting files, I submitted both assets and ornaments. Ornaments took like a year or so to get approved, and the assets weren't. We didn't have any information at all of what could be going on, and I do also want to give Upland some kudos for the process that they have gone up to now so far, without except for the rules and regulations. But the process of submitting and either rejecting or approving and making them quicker, I think that has been a very great step from Upland, and a great thing for us, so that we can keep submitting things.
100%. It has 100% got so much better. There still needs a little more clarity, I think, on certain things. And I really miss having Jason in the UGC chat, because he was a godsend to us to be able to just ask questions and not have to wonder if support got our emails and all this sort of stuff. So that guy was, just made things, even though it was still a big process back then and was still a waiting thing, at least we had a point of contact to at least kind of have a talk with. So, but I mean,
I agree.
from over a year to now, I've seen as quick as 8 days recently, someone got something approved. So, like the meta ventures used to take forever, and you never knew what was going on. They, now if you apply for a meta venture and all goes well, generally speaking, the next day you've got it. So, I always said it feels like it's only a matter of time before the assets will do the same, and here we are. So, I assume the carts, there's a bit of a hold up, but I'm assuming at some point of time, people who want to bring carts in, it'll become very seamless again too. So it's a patience game. As anyone who's been with Upland long enough, we know you just have to be patient.
And be patient for when they accept the new cars, and then they change the rules again.
Yeah. It's an ever-evolving space, isn't it? So you have to accept that things are potentially going to change as we go, and you have to evolve and adapt as things change, I think,
Exactly.
Evolve and adapt, that sounds familiar.
It doesn't mean we're not going to get frustrated along the way. Everyone's going to get frustrated because personally it may affect you or may not affect you. But, you just have to sort of roll with the punches and learn from it. So
keep going.
Yeah. And even though it it's a process. Upland does listen. Like I know there was some issues with Shack and Tosshead's thing where it was submitted before the rules, and the rules came out and there was this big thing, and the community got together, we all talked it out, and it took a while, but they came back to it and they were like, okay, we see your point and we're going to let this go through. There was a compromise and whatnot. The same thing with my playground. I had variations of it. I had the one that came out was green, and then the new one, the blue one, they wouldn't accept because it was too tall. So and they wanted to make it shorter, and I'm like, I cannot have two different size playgrounds of the same type. It's gonna look so stupid.
Have you changed?
So what happened was I was like, you know what, just don't make it. And they ended up, we're like, all right, you know what, we'll look into this and we'll let it go through since it was before. So before you get extremely angry, like of course you're gonna get angry because this is your art. Oh, thank you, Shaq. Thank you so much for that. Yeah. The community did like really come together for Shakataki. And
because
yeah.
Shaq's always out there for everyone as well.
Oh yeah, she is. That's what made her player of the year.
Exactly.
For the community. That's why I feel like, you know, um it's important to celebrate that being for the community, because you help the community, they're going to help you in the long run by making the game active. And that's what Rock is doing. That's why he's a nominee. And that's why
Yeah.
we're gonna hear all about Rock after this. But yeah, like they came back to me and they were like, oh, okay, we'll let you have that, right? I didn't get my stop sign, which I
Oh.
really do want. It's in my commercial. I input it like before my shop even came out, or like as soon as my shop came out. I would really like that. But then at the same time, I got my traffic lights and no one else is allowed to do that. So it's like it's a cat. It's pros and cons, pros and cons. What are you laughing at, Rock? What are you laughing at?
Are you getting the everything sorted at the end?
Me, I didn't get everything sorted. I got the right height on my playground.
Yeah, but you got the traffic lights.
Yeah, but that's because I did it like ages ago. This was when I
Oh, right.
first got my shop. But they approved the traffic lights right away, but then they wouldn't let the stop sign go through. I
Oh.
may have secretly submitted it again.
Hmm.
You never know. I could get lucky. I could get lucky like you, right?
You never know. Indeed.
I was like, he got something in that wasn't supposed to. Maybe if I do it at a specific.
Yeah. Totally worth it.
And you got to try. You got to take your shot. You got to shoot your shot.
Definitely.
Well, that's where trying to think of a different way to use something that you wanted, but creating a different way to bring it in. So, those food carts that I'm running at the moment
Yeah,
weren't
those
I
are
meant
love
to
your
be.
lemonade stand. Oh my
yeah.
god, that's my favorite.
Banana
That-
hammock.
they weren't meant to be actual food carts originally. The original idea was something completely different. That got rejected, so we went with another idea. That got rejected, and then so we went with the card idea.
Wow.
So it was the case of like, no, I'm not giving up on this idea. I want to see my idea come in. I've just got to figure out a way that my idea works with Upland.
Look at
you
that.
know.
That's incredibly smart. Good on you.
Yeah.
That's
So
really
yeah,
cool.
that would be my advice to people, that if something gets rejected, try to think of another way you could maybe bring it out. It might not be exactly what you wanted, but you're able to use the concept that you want to still try and get there. So
Yeah, exactly.
I
They
agree.
I think they added in the rules now. But if you want to do like kind of anything, any object that Upland wouldn't approve usually, if you put a base on it and then you build the item, then it doesn't look like the actual item. It's already on a base, so it couldn't move by itself.
Yes.
So yeah, that's one way of solving things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. I like that. Let's see. Oh, Rodrigo, do you want to see your
All right.
questions? Yeah, let's see. And I put all right. So I was telling Ace the reason why I do all this is because I personally have troubles paying attention. If you couldn't tell, and this helps me a great deal. And I'm like, you know what? There's a lot of people out there that are like me, whereas they need to see it instead of hearing it, just hearing it. Also, I don't think I do, but some people say I have a freaking accent. Who knows? I don't know. Whatever. So sometimes I'll say something that doesn't sound like the right way to say it as a normal person would say it. So this way you can actually read what I'm reading and kind of follow along. So you're welcome. Rockdrigo. Rock has been the rock for many players attempting for neighborhood collection status, their communities, and this month has been helping me a great deal. Thank you so much, Rock. He has been nominated for Player of the Year, rightfully so, and has been on a few podcasts to talk about his very impressive neighborhood collection status charts that he creates. Let's find out more about Player of the Year nominee Rockdrigo and all the exciting things he's been up to and is up to this year leading up to G Week. Rockdrigo, who are you? Who the hell are you? Where are you from? What do you do? What are your hobbies besides Upland? Don't look at that next question.
Yeah, that's kind of the most difficult thing. Who the hell am I? No, yeah, I'm Rodrigo, basically. Not sure if anyone could solve that, but I live in Mexico. I'm Mexican. I lived in the UK for 5 years. It was too cold. They got back. Yeah, I started. I started playing crypto and some crypto games, and then Brave showed me the Upland ad, and then I went into what's that? And, oh, it's interesting. So before that, my hobbies were now.
Now you're gone. Now it's no more.
Yeah,
Just
I'm almost 24 hours with Upland, but because I do everything. But yeah, I love taking my nephews to a biking track that they open on Sundays. I love reading. I love
Wait,
Tolkien.
what kind of track?
They open the actual lanes for the cars. They close them for cars and open it for bikes.
Oh, okay, yeah. They did that they used to do that in the Bronx by Yonkers.
Oh, cool!
That's so cool. Yeah.
Yeah, here is every Sunday they do it.
Yeah,
so it's
every Sunday.
Amazing, 61 kilometers.
Wow, very cool.
So I love doing that. I'm living with my sister. I love helping her in getting crazy things with her. And
my brother hates me.
Well, kind of. We do have a brother. He's living some far away, but we do actually support and love each other, which is actually.
I want to be part of your family.
Well,
he's like, there's no room. There's no room for you, Cheese. Get out of here.
I don't have a mother though, and nor father.
Me neither.
And I'm not inviting you for mother, but yeah, they passed away some time ago, more than 10 years ago. So that's cool.
Sorry.
Yeah, thank you. So I'm living my life, and then I got nominee for the year in Upland, which I wasn't even planning to go or to attend. So, and I'm going now. So it's going to be very
that's going to be so cool.
Very interesting.
How tall are you, Rock?
I'm like 5 feet, 165.
Okay, wow. Yeah, you're short. Yeah. I'd be like, Rock, how you doing?
You're as tall as me.
Yeah.
I would tell you the same thing I told Des Jack. Wear high heel shoes. She did. She did. That was pretty good. Hey, Angry. Hey, Michael. Uh, yeah, I become Kim's aunt, which is Goldie's daughter, Kim. I named her too. That's not her real name. I gave her that name. She likes it. It's nice.
For
All right.
Goldie.
How did you get into the game of up? You said you found out through Brave,
Oh,
but
yeah,
what
yeah.
made you like kind of like stay with it? Because nowadays, we find something and we're like bored of it after a week. What made you kind of want to stick around?
Yeah, as we were have been talking, I think the community is that kept me there. So I started as you asking things in Discord, and then a guy took me over, and we made a Discord, and we were helping new people or new visitors with a lot of visitor rates, and we were helping them get to Uplander status a lot faster. And I started loving that interaction and that kind of dynamics with the community. And then the luxury contest in started, where you had to build a lot of luxury ranches in a hood.
Oh,
And we went all into Tarpey in Fresno, and we were second place. So
ooh.
yeah, it was wow. And there was, I love that. So I mean, people helping us, everyone each other, and you can get money out of it. And if you're smart and you love a lot of different kind of type of gameplays, there are. So you can do racing, you can do flipping. I don't do flipping, I don't do racing, but I do love collections. I do love helping people understand what's going on, getting to up UPX land and all the tools, etc. So basically, the same nature of the community has helped me grow here, and I think that's the same energy that I wanted to give back, because it's amazing.
Yeah, I feel that, man. It gets addictive too. Like the more you help, the more you want to help, and then the more people help you, the more you want to help. So it's just kind of like this domino effect that
Yeah,
just keeps getting stronger and stronger.
and people
So,
get really surprised about the help. So a lot of people have told me, like, "Are you for real?" And
yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, I've already investigated you a bit. I'm not just
Yeah,
that
it's scary out there.
little
Like
bit
you
dark."
go to any other platform, like you go to Axie, you go to Pixels, you go anywhere else, and anybody who DMs you there is straight up a scam. They are
Oh,
looking to scam you. They are not even trying to help you. Like,
damn.
or they'll make fun of you. Like I have had a few um I've had a few people help me in that situation. Oh, puppy! Oh, that looks like my old dog, Butchie. My first dog, my only
Oh,
dog, Butchie. What's his name? Her name.
his name is Dog.
His name is Dog.
Yeah,
I love
after
it.
Terry Pratchett's.
El baile de perito. El
Yeah,
baile de
Dog.
perito. Now, is it dog or is it
Perrito.
perito?
Yeah, todos pueden bailar. El baile del perrito.
Woof,
Todos quieren bailar.
hey, I'm from the Bronx. Half my family is Puerto Rican, so
Yeah.
um
So what? One last thing
oh yeah, yeah.
on that point. So yeah, they were. Are you for real? And we were. Yeah, yeah. But I will ask you something greater that I'm giving to you right now. What is that? You are going to have to help someone else later on.
Ah,
And
look at that.
okay, that
You're like
makes
the Godfather. You're like, I'm gonna help you. I can't do the accent. I wish I could, but you
I
have to
cannot
help
either.
someone else. I love you like a son.
King's
Sorry.
on.
That's pretty good. No, I like that. Like I help you now when you find the opportunity, go ahead and spread the love.
Yeah, exactly. And
What
that will
made
help
you
us, all of us.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. I've never I the first day with an upland, I've had people hey, you have to do it this way, or do that, or try this or this. And I'm just like, I was overwhelmed because I started in Alien Worlds myself. And it's like trying to get information there is like pulling teeth. Everyone's better than you, you know?
All
Or
right.
yeah, they're like, oh, you don't know that? Ugh, go home, noob, whatever.
Wow.
What made you get into neighborhood collections and helping people out with their community projects? Like neighborhood collections in particular, is it because of the charting and how great you are with the creating graphs and stuff?
Kind of, yeah. After Tarpy that we won, we understood that collection uh,
Oh,
it
I love
has
him.
to go in the show.
Dog.
So yeah, after Tarpy, we understood what collections could be and that we had to do something intelligent about it. So we scattered around. We chose Quailwood because it had like these huge plots for luxury ranches, houses. So that was it. So we went in there, all the guys from Tarpy, and that's the community that is still there. So it's amazing. I love them. Shout out to all of them. Um,
And this is
and
Bakersfield, right?
that's in Bakersfield, yeah.
Yeah,
Kind
you
of,
guys are old. Like I remember when you guys first came about.
yeah, and we were very close before, so nobody really knew anything, and we were building and building and building. And when the ratings started, we were like 50% built already. And
You were building alongside the UDU when the
yeah,
UDU first started. You guys were right there
yeah.
doing it as well.
The Tarpy contest was against the UDU. I think the UDU won. I
Did
don't
all right.
remember. Um, but yeah, that was the next kind of logical step. And after several tables and tables of Upland giving us information, I saw that, well, what is going to happen when they get the ratings. So I started actually manually inputting the numbers, like for 15 days until I found a Python way to download the data. So that was like, oh, thankfully. So okay, I can now do work on it. I can try to understand that, but of course alone I'm not going to be able to do really anything. And I do believe in democratizing data, so making data for everyone. That will help us also understand what is happening and what is going on. If we were to try to work it alone, and imagine if we could have trying to discover something, we wouldn't have discovered all the things that we need today, that we know how to do today, and we would still be alone trying to fight against each other.
Yeah.
So that's both stupid and not like the Upland way to really grow. So I went like, yeah, let's share it and let's try to spread the word, and try to do some exercises with a lot of neighborhoods. A lot of people helped me with a lot of experiments, trying to understand, and then, oh, we got this, oh no, they just changed, oh okay. So but it has been an incredible way to network as well with other communities, because we were closed. So that was our kind of opening tool to hey, here's Quailwood. We're uh, modest and very mature built, and we want to go there, but you don't even know us. So yeah, at least with the statistics, we were able to say hello to the world
I love it. I love it. Thank you for saying hello to me for this month.
as well.
What projects are you involved in, and can you tell us a little bit about them
Ooh,
currently? Current
so
projects.
yeah, I'm working with. I'm not sure if yeah. I'm working with arcade in some ideas to try to make the game better.
All right.
We had another blockage from the UGC Upland for that, but it was understandable. So we changed the logic about how to do it, and then they approved it. So that was pretty brilliant. Um, I'm also trying to make a lot of assets and ornaments as well for different themes. I'm trying to organize that all of the Quailwood people that have factories and showrooms can have designs, because as we all know, they are hard to get by. I'm also learning Blender for that, so I already submitted my first asset, waiting to see if
Nice.
it gets approved. Yeah,
Look
I'm,
at
I'm
you. Dust your shoulder off.
yeah. At the beginning, I started learning, and I think this is also could also be a good discussion. I tried to go to the donut tutorial for Blender, and that shows you quite a lot of things, but I got lost and I didn't find some things, and I cannot keep on the work. So I went furthermore into the tutorials. I kept doing things, but then there were little bits of information that I couldn't find or see on my version of Blender. So that was a blocker for me, and I was like, oh, bloody hell. And then trying to understand what is going on with the rules in Upland. What's triangles and lot 0, lot 1, lot 2. And I was blocked for a lot of time until recently we found a group, and someone is teaching us. But
Nice.
the good thing is that they are teaching us from the Upland rules and requirements point of view, rather than just do anything and submit it and you'll get rejected because it has 1,000 triangles.
Nice.
Think about. So
Yeah.
I love that. It's very fun doing Blender if you try to know what to do. I'm still a very noob. I have to learn how to accommodate stuff there. But yeah, that's another thing that I'm trying to do: get every Quailwood to get assets, and maybe another game within Quailwood that you will only be able to like visit 3 or 5 properties within Quailwood to activate special powers, and then you can play. So that's quite something we're looking for in the midterm.
That's awesome. That is so. I think you just answered the next question. For are there any new projects or ideas you have in the works that you would like to
All
share?
right. Yeah. And as always, I do love, well, not as always, I do love helping other people, and as well, but other hoods as well, as we are doing with Bronx Sale this month. So definitely try to help us, bring us that spark over, please. uh,
Please.
so yeah, and the idea of trying to help you, you were in 6th place, you're right now already in 5th place. Congratulations for that. The idea for us to reach out and try to help each other is basically to try to grow as well. And also, well, we do have to say, as a payback promise for December, that you did help us as well quite a lot. But in spite of that, thank you for the help as well back then. And yeah, definitely helping everyone that needs help and ask for it. Why not? I mean, if
Yeah.
I'm helping any other hood at the moment, of course I will be able to.
Well, I appreciate that you're helping me. I feel like I have the best of the best. And going into that, let me just pull this up real quickly.
All right. What
Where
do you
is
have?
it? This is the place with the helpful hardware, folks. I can't stop. So, oh, wait, I have to extend this. All right. So, cheesy announcement. Since there are 5 more days until the completion of the second apartment, I will do the wheel trim spin next Friday. So
All
you guys
right.
don't get it and then get out of there. There's 5 more days. So after that, we will do the wheel spin for everybody who staked Spark. I'm watching very meticulously. So if you take out, nobody has. You guys have been amazing. Everybody has been in there. These are the entries for, I believe the first one is a 900 address, and this is for the first address. So I believe the 900 is, there's still spots in there. Every point 0.5 spark that you stake gives you an entry on the name of wheels. You could have multiple entries. There will be a lot of prizes given out. The main prize is the Bronxdale property, which these don't get given out very often. These have been held very closely. I spent a lot of money trying to acquire as many of these as possible. There's only 4 on sale right now. 3 of them that are on sale for UPIX are going for 1 million UPIX, and the one for Fiat is going for 200 and something dollars.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to get in here. I'm going to be creating. I've been working since last year with my husband on a game, a layer 2 for Upland specifically. It will give Bronxdale specifically, what do you say, perks
Yeah.
for having a resident in Bronxdale. So you're going to want to get in on this contest, and if you don't have the spark, there is a second way to enter a totally separate contest, which I posted it in my Discord, but I'll tell you right here. Announcements.
Yeah, and this is for contributing Spark into Bronxdale, so you can win a lot of prizes and as well help more cheese to get collection status this month, the month of her. Can I say it? Birthday.
Yes, my birthday month. I'm a Gemini, so I'm like, hey, it's my birthday. All right, so the second contest is this month. We're having a Get Bronxdale some sales sale. To be eligible, you like it, right? It's like sale. To be eligible, you must make a purchase from the Bronxdale location. Now, no, More Cheese Pixel Palace has a location in LA. That's not going to count. You have to get it from the Bronxdale location. Das Mustang is the only one with 2 entries. The more things you buy, the more entries you receive. This contest is for another chance at a Bronxdale property. And this contest is separate from the staking contest. So there's 2 properties up for grabs this month. These are rare properties, people, that aren't given out, and chances like this won't happen often. Sales that go through the Bronxdale showroom will count towards the monthly neighborhood competition. So get on it.
All right. Yeah. I'm already jumping into my vehicle to travel to Bronx.
Now, can I not do that? I'm going to do my wheel of names. So I don't know if you know this, Rock, but everybody who has one of my 4 NFTs, they get their name on a wheel. So I have utility for it. And
all right.
Yeah, and if you own 4 of them, different ones, you can't have multiple entries on the same one, but you can own all of the different 4. You get 4 names on there. So there's 2 on the wax and there's 2 on the polygon wheel of cheese, and I give out prizes. I give out my map assets.
Talking about making wallets complex, but
well, not everybody does wax, not everybody does polygon, so I kind of like change it up.
Yeah, exactly. Give a mixture.
And I love my MetaMask. Now the music is to die for. Wait, I don't know if hold on. I have to do it again because I don't know. Sometimes I have to put the thing on. Yeah, share audio. So we got to dance to this. You guys ready? I'm going to spin this 3 times. The people who win will get their can pick anything they want from the Pixel Palace.
Nice.
Awesome. All right, let's see. Sometimes I click my StreamYard and that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. I was like, why is this spinning? Yeah. All right. Oh, look, it's the gold man.
All right, Goldie.
Woo! Now, Goldie is a fresh cheese bag, #1. And he also has 3 entries because he owns 3 out of the 4 different NFTs. So I'm going to remove 1 instance, and he has more chances to win because he's a super supporter.
Nice.
He goes, "That's me." And then let me just go to my contest. Wheel spin for MITM NFTs. Goldies. I put plural on your name. I don't know why. All right. 2 more spins. A dance doggy. Woof, 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 woof.
Dance.
Shack Attack. Now Shack.
Nice.
Yeah, she owns quite a bit of these NFTs too. She is a super supporter as well. She gets 1 instance, so she and Goldie have a chance to win again. All right. Uno más.
Uno más, por favor.
That was funny. The first G Week, I took TML.
That's Latin.
Yeah, GameStop.
Hey.
Now, here is the rules. You have to contact me and say, "Hey, I won," and I put it in contest so you're able to see it. You have to contact me and say, "Hey, this is what I want," and you get your prize. Jerome, you still get a pizza oven from Ace is a Place with the Helpful Hardware folks. That was last week. You won, and I forgot to contact you. I'm making these new rules because I forget things. But this is a rule. You won before this rule, so I have to contact you.
Yeah, makes sense.
So I'll definitely get that done. Say, and remember to contact Jerome. Pizza oven cheese. Pizza oven.
It's a got overcooked.
I know it's burnt by now. I think that's it. I didn't do a race today. You guys want a race? Yeah, your pizza oven, Jerome. Come on. It's really cool too. I bought 2 of them, so.
Want a race? Yeah.
You want a race? You want to do a race? Let's do a race. You guys want to?
I have an S2.
I'm on my phone, so I'm not able to race and do this, unfortunately.
All right. Well, Rockdrigo is going to contribute. He's going to donate a map ass.
I will.
And make sure when you pick it up to get some more stuff. You know, you're there, you're picking it up. Pick up something else. That's what I always do. Whenever I win something from someone, I'll try to always buy an extra item.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Let's do a freaking race. And then I got to go eat.
Yeah, I can give a generosity chest. So I made those chests special giveaway. Yeah. You won't find any from First Market for sale.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wow. So this is exclusive, people.
It's exclusive for giving away for special people. Yeah.
Where the hell am I? Oh, right there. All right, I'm going to take
a code.
I know. I gotta create it first. I'm very slow. I'm a slow cheese. I pretend to be fast, but you can only pretend so well, right?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Interactive. Tracks. Cheese breeze. And we're not doing carts because they're so freaking slow. There needs to be special cart maps.
I am. They finally opened the application for the track submission again. I just got the 4th prop now, so I just need to apply for it, and it's going to be 1 mile only.
Nice, yeah,
Yeah,
perfect.
I mean, I love racing go karts. I hate
the track. Yeah,
all
like my
tracks.
track is super freaking long, but it's good for cars. It's good if you're
Yeah,
like you have a car. Cheese is a fast car. Is it fast enough to win a race? No, it isn't. Because Matt Suter and his son gonna race, and I'm not gonna win against them. Click crate race. All right, sorry. Not allow. Not allow. No. Private. Yes. No fee. I always race with my yellow car. It's an S2. It's a series 2, so it's you guys are good.
Oh,
Stacking
that's
it. Now I don't do first or set. I don't do first. I do third or fourth is gonna win. Third and fourth.
all right.
So if you get into third, you get this exclusive thing from Rockdrigo, and if you get into fourth, you win a traffic light from More Cheese Pixel
Right, nice.
Palace.
Well, how about we throw a lemonade stand in there for 6th place?
for last place?
Yeah.
All right. So let me put third Rockdrigo. Oh my god, I'm gonna try to get last. I love that freaking lemonade. Fourth, traffic light, and my husband's so amazing. He's making dinner right now, having salad, but we put so much stuff in it, so don't even like. There's I get fake chicken, avocado, scallions. So good, so good.
It says incorrect. Wrong access code. I'm not
Wrong?
sure. It says here, but I don't believe it. Yeah.
No. I do not believe you. Last place.
Success. Yeah.
Yay. You know what happened maybe? When you copied it, you probably copied a little extra at the beginning.
No, I was putting it on my iPhone. I'm not sure.
You were typing it in.
You didn't get it, yeah.
Let's play summon
But
aid.
it's working on the computer. I also have a cheese car.
A cheese car. And what are you donating, Rockdrigo?
Generosity chest.
Generosity chest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put exclusive because there's no place you can get this, babies.
Exactly.
Look at that. When everybody's in, I'll put the prizes up. And this is good because I could just freaking. Oh, wait.
King Cody's in the room.
King Cody. 2
anyone
more
else?
people.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, yeah. I was telling the story. I was teaching TMO how to play craps. This was the first G week. I just met him. And he's like, do you play any of this? And I'm like, I love craps. And he's like, I don't know how to play that. And I'm like, come on, let's go. So we get up and we go. We're at this table. We meet this cool guy. He's showing him how to play as well. So we're both showing him. TML picks it up really fast. He's a smart guy. And then every time we lose, he will look at me. He's like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, uno más. So we were like, all right, come on, let's put $20 more in. And like you playing craps, it's actually really easy to keep playing. It takes a lot to lose. 2 more people come in. 2 more people. We need 2 more people. While I'm telling my story, my beautiful story. So we're doing that. Uno más, here and there. Let me share my screen as well so people can see. So then finally we're like, all right, screw it. We're not going to do any more. Let's go get some gelato or something because there's a really great gelato place in the Sahara. And we're going. And as soon as we round the corner, there's a restaurant there called Uno Mas. I was like, wow. People, there's 3 amazing prizes here.
Yeah, we cannot win them ourselves.
Yeah, get the frick over here. The fricky.
Get your freak car here.
Get your freaking car.
Goldie, where's your car?
Yeah, Goldie, get the hell in here. And Shaq usually gets in on this action.
Shaq, are you afraid of winning me?
I think she had to bail earlier.
Yeah, I think she would love to win you though, like you as a person.
Probably. 1 more minute, people. Come on, uno más.
1 more minute. Uno más, dos más.
Dos más. Ahí está Jairome.
Oh, there goes Jerome. Now uno más.
Uno más. 45, 44, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36. Too much.
It is too much. Come on, people.
Dun, 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 dun. 20 seconds.
Well, easier to win.
Yeah.
3rd, 4th, and 5th. If you come in 1st or 2nd, you're a loser.
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 Yeah, I like these cheesified racings.
Right? Is better. It's like, makes people feel better about being subpar.
Yep.
Thank you. Yes, please. All right, let's see this jammy jam.
Dun, 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 dun. In the UK, I found a house that was called Una House.
Una?
Una House, yeah.
Una House.
That's Spanish speaking.
I'm
learned
lagging.
Spanish,
Like,
Mom.
are you moving like really slow like me? Or is it just me because my computer's working hard for this race?
I'm not sure yet.
It works hard for the race. Do. So hard for the race.
I'm the yellow car just behind that white car.
Oh, my yellow car is like a gold car. It's very nice. It's a nice.
But waiting for players. They are already there. Stop waiting.
I know. This is
Oh, I love this sign that says Bronxdale Morchie's Pixel Palace over there.
Thank you. I made that before they banned billboards.
The rules. That's amazing.
Isn't it nice?
Yes.
And like, but the good thing, like, I think why they approved it is there's no addresses. They're just names of the neighborhoods. Like Bronxdale,
Right,
Bronx, New York, and then it's the name of the 2 stores.
Got you. Okay. Interesting.
And then the hand coming out, pointing, we want you.
Brilliant.
Was there a reason behind when they stopped the billboards?
I guess they didn't want like clutter signage and whatnot.
Yeah, fair call.
A lot of.
I saw Swedish from 24/7. I saw his one. It was actually one of my original ideas, but I saw something about writing and stuff in game and didn't bother following through. And
all right,
yeah, I wish I did. Good luck, guys, or bad luck. I don't know.
Good luck on sucking.
How do you turn this?
The arrow button.
I'm kidding.
Oh shoot.
Oh nice. I
got that. Oh, I'm gonna go.
Oh, Jesus, doing awesome.
Yeah, I know. I'm really good at being like awful. I got to take my little cheese off the top here.
Ooh,
Those arrows look good
nice.
in game. Big arrows look cool.
Ah!
Oh, you got undertaken.
I did. Trendy pop. Look at disco. Disco fever.
Oh, there you go. More cheese.
Yeah, I'm not even going to touch my car. If it goes, it goes. Look at how beautiful this neighborhood is. This is Cheeseville.
It is
Destination cheese.
Nice.
Look at that. Look at all that freaking gold. That's why they call me Yellow Mellow.
And we were all yellow. Oh, what happened there?
What happened to that guy?
He was dancing or something.
Wait, I have to go from up top. And then this is where the action is. This is going to be the longest freaking race in the world.
Shouldn't have put last, should I? Whoops. Yeah.
I know. That's why I said last. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to punish him.
Fair enough.
Well, you could go faster.
Pushing the car.
Jerome, you could go faster. Unless you want to keep him behind you.
But I cannot even see the guy. How do
I? Well, I mean, 3, 4, and 5 are all winners. It just depends on what type of winner you want to be.
That depends on King Cody's T1 series or something. He has a very fast car.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's got to be behind somebody.
Yeah, I'll try to block him if I ever can.
You want to get from in front of him so he can zoom ahead of you. Let's see.
Right. Okay.
So what he's trying to do is he's trying to use you to not go by.
Oh.
So what you want to do is you want to get out of his lane. Ah! King Cody, he tried.
Oh my God, he's going to do that again.
Yeah, but you're going to win your own prize, Rock.
Yeah, I know. I have to beat him.
I do the same thing. I try to win my own prize, my own stuff, so I don't have to give it away.
Give it away next time.
Factor.
Oh my God.
Oh wow, we're already in the 3rd lap. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I thought this was gonna take longer.
We just stepped over the 3rd one.
Look at that. I took the knee for this race. So I'll be first. I'll get that out of the way.
Yeah, I'm a little bit farther away from King Cody now.
Where am I? Oh my God, I'm so far.
You're in front all the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna break a little bit just so
you
guys can catch up a little bit.
All right.
Rockdrigo. Well, Trendy and Jerome are like.
What? You were.
Do you really want to go in front of me?
Well, yeah. Why not?
All right.
Race the first now, so who can come first.
But I was watching the video instead of the race, and you blocked me.
You're like kapoof. When they put damage in these races, that's gonna make all the difference. Oh my God. Yeah. And then if you buy insurance, like you'll have to buy insurance. Now we're gonna keep going. We have to keep going because we have to see who comes in.
Insurance. All right, yeah.
It's not as exciting. But it's okay. It's okay. Oh my God, I could smell.
I think it's brilliant because when you try racing other people with Series 1 and 1R or 1S come join and they don't even let you do anything.
Yeah.
So I heard the first time I've heard about these consumable things today when I'm watching the races. So that's going to be interesting.
Well, I did an episode on just that, and I'm hoping, but I don't think it's gonna be like this. I'm hoping it's just for. Wait, let me get a screenshot of this. I'm hoping it's just for if, let's say, somebody has S2 and they want to race with an S1, they could take a boost potion instead of owning an S1. But then I found out there's going to be like more. I'm not particularly a fan of that, personally.
I think as long as there's caps on, like, I mean, I guess, you could do like open racing where anything goes, but as long as they still have it where there's caps of the amount of horsepower or maximum speed or whatnot, then it can give the ability then for somebody who might not be able to afford a S1 or 1E.
Well, yeah, that's what I just said. That I'm okay with. I'm okay with that. But like, I keep copying the wrong thing.
If you go and add something to bring you up to their level, and then they go and add something to take themselves ahead again, then that kind of defeats.
That's the part I'm not good with. Like, but I'm
having the ability of us having a Series 2 and race against Series 1 with special boost and being able to actually win, that's quite interesting.
Yes. I think it would bring more people into racing that aren't at the moment, because they just, as you say, if you enter with an S2 and there's an S1, even an S2R, anything like that, then you just know, well,
you're done.
But then what's the prestige about owning an S1R? What's the prestige? Like, if anybody can come to your level with a simple potion.
Those are special races.
Because that's when you do like open racing. So basically, you know, like at the moment, I believe last time I sort of looked at it, you can set a limit to the maximum either horsepower, speed, whatever it is that they go by. You'd be able to set then a open race. So it's like bring your best car and bring it and add everything you can and may the best person win, you know, like let's, you know, sort of see who's got the fastest and most souped up car and can handle the corners, I guess, kind of thing.
Yeah, but like, let's say you're a shop owner, a car shop owner, and you invested a lot of money in the S1Rs and the S1Es, and now you have people that could just take a potion to be on the level of these cars. Like, why would I even shop for an S1R and S1E or a stock car when I could just get, you know, a rinky-dink car and just take some potions?
Well, I think there's a couple of reasons there. One, people like the status. They like to say, look, I've got the most fanciest car. And second, things like URL, Tolton Racing, these things, they're exclusive to specific cars. So to be able to access them, access the prizes, access their championship leagues, you have to have a specific car for it. So I think it does, and then there will also be open league racing and stuff like that. So
and you don't think that's going to evolve with when the potions come out? Like, they won't say...
I think that there may be variations of it, but I still think, and I mean, I think for them, they really need to think this out, and so that it doesn't devalue those high-end cars, that they still maintain those class-specific racing, you know.
Well, when they figure it out, I need to know, because I thought about it, and there's nothing I can come up with that for me takes the value away.
If you look at it like the real world, I mean, there is racing exactly like that, where they are class specific or car specific, but there's also open class racing. So there is all of those in the real world racing.
There's not really a potion you could take in real life that will make a Toyota be able to race with a stock car.
Well, there is
like a Camry.
There is, if you know how to pull engines out and do all the different things to suit.
Yeah, but the person with the stock car is going to know too. Like, they're going to... I I'm saying. I like it for people who would like to do one-off races and whatnot, but I don't know. For me, it just kills the value for the more exclusive cars.
I definitely see what you're saying, and like I say, I think it's then going to be down to the likes of URL and the other guys doing the racing, where they keep things more class specific, but then also add the option for open class racing where you can use your potions. So everyone can join those, but to enter some of the elite, like the racing that went on today, like there'll be no potions and things allowed. It will be. You have to have the right car to enter.
Well, you want a potion that's going to make you go slow as F. I don't think they have those potions yet.
It's a sandwich potion.
Yeah.
Right on donuts potion. All right, I am officially
hungry.
done with this show. I'm taking my sandwich. I'm gonna take my freaking sandwich. I'm gonna enjoy my Friday. My God, thank you guys for coming on. This was so much fun.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, like anytime you want to come on, just let me know. Hold on. Consumables on a per race basis. The 1R has those stats in every race. MPS scores will determine classes. And have a super that races a Ferrari. All right. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Like the video. Not the nominee of Player of the Year.
Yeah, and stick your spark in Bronx Ale, please.
Please, and buy something from Bronx Ale. You might get a Bronx Ale prop. Boop,
yeah.
Boop.
Good luck for Player of the Year, Rock. Hope you win.
Yeah. Brilliant.
There's so many amazing people, and I love you guys. You want to take us away, Rock and Ace? Say the right words. Say the right words.
I never choose the right words.
Say the right words.
Ace is the place.
It's not. Stay fresh, you cheese bags. My God.
Cheese